We are going to be learning about the Tsiaj Ntawv Txiv, also known as the beginning single consonant sounds. So when you hear someone referring to the Tsiaj Ntawv Txiv, they are referring to the 17 single beginning sounds. You can actually use the alphabet tune to help you memorize the sounds. I know it sounds a little cringy, but I bet you it'll stick better in your mind. It doesn't really quite work, but in a way, it works as well. So let me demonstrate. Ya da fa ha ga la ma na ba ka da sha ta va sa ya ja. Yeah, so if you try it a couple times, I bet you it's gonna stick. So we're gonna break down the sounds one at a time. When you see the letter C in a Hmong word, please don't say C. The Hmong C is actually called yaw, yaw. Place the sides of your tongue up against the back top molars. Yaw, yaw. D is pretty straightforward. It is called daw, daw. F is also pretty straightforward. Fa, fa. Ha, ha. Gaw, gaw. Take note that the Hmong K is not aspirated. Aspirated means it's breathy. It is not breathy at all. Listen again. Gaw. The Hmong K only becomes breathy when you add an H. In this case, there's no H yet, so it is just gaw. Law, law. Maw, maw. Gnaw, gnaw. P is also another unique sound in Hmong. When you see P, you do not say P. It is not breathy. It is baw, baw. Q is probably one of the most tricky Hmong sounds to produce. It comes from the throat. Once again, when you see a Hmong Q or a Q in a Hmong word, you don't say Q, you say aw, aw. It comes from the throat. R is also tricky. You would say daw, daw. The tip of your tongue rolls up to the roof of your mouth, and then you produce almost like a D sound. It is not as frontal, but it comes kind of more from the middle of your mouth, like this. Daw, daw. The Hmong S always sounds like an SH, even if you do not see an SH in a Hmong word. If you see an S, it is sh, sh, or shaw, shaw. The Hmong T is also not aspirated or breathy. It is just simply thaw, thaw. V is pretty straightforward. Va, va. The X in Hmong actually produces the S sound like this. Saw, saw. Yaw, yaw. Z is a little tricky. It is not like the English Z where it's like zebra. You don't hear that buzzing coming from the front teeth. You have to roll the front of your tongue a little bit back and then make the sound. Jaw, jaw. So now let's try attaching different beginning sounds to a word to produce different Hmong words. Let me show you what I mean. We'll take the word ah. The word ah right now does not have a beginning consonant sound, but let's see what happens when we start adding some jian. Let's take yaw and add it to ah. You have the word ya, which means to pull. Daw added to the word ah makes the word da, as in spirit or monster. Faw added to a makes the word fa, which means a dense jungle. Gaw added to ga, gaw added to a makes the word ga. Baw added to a makes the word ba. Ba means to help. Gaw added to ka makes the word ka, ka, which means yummy. Daw added to a makes da. Da means an elongated tool, such as a stick, a sword, or a hoe, or a rake. Shaw added to a makes the word sha, tired. Thaw added to the word a makes the word ta. Ta means to prepare or to plan. Saw added to the word a makes the word sa. Sa. Sa is a Hmong male name. Yaw added to a makes the word ya. Ya. Jaw added to a makes the word ja. Ja oftentimes is another Hmong male name. So, were you able to hear the difference once we added different beginning consonant sounds to a word like ah? This works with many other words, and we can try that in a different lesson.